Recently, the top American comedian Dave Chappelle revealed the moment that led to his conversion to Islam. His Revert story began 30 years ago when he was just 17 years old. At this stage of his life, he used to live in Washington across the street from a pizza shop with a Muslim employee. Dave Chappelle would often observe this Muslim guy and ask him questions about his religion, Islam. In response to it, this Muslim guy was also so passionate to explain to him. It was very compelling. Dave Chappelle then started to like the perspective of Islam, and all these things led him to accept Islam, as he desperately wanted to have a meaningful life with spiritual one. Dave Chappelle said in his interview that Islam is a beautiful religion, but the way Islam is presented in public space in United States is such a narrow and dismissive view of religious belief. Many of us didn't know that he was a Muslim. According to him, he does not follow it as religiously, but he is a Muslim. He doesn't eat pork and refer not to do drugs. He prefers to stay away from LA and Hollywood and lives in Ohio on farm with his family. Although he is a practicing Muslim but prefers to keep his faith to himself. Here's a video of him discussing the water of Zamzam and how he knows God's word is true.
Zamzam is a well in the holy city of Mecca. The prophet Abraham had built the Kaaba in the city of Mecca. That's that holy structure, the cube that you see everyone walking around. That is the Kaaba. When he came to Mecca, he left his wife Hagar and his son Ishmael alone in the desert. He said, "Don't worry about anything. God will take care of you." And he bounced. She was very distraught after some time, and she ran between two mountains. This is actually a part of the ritual of the Hajj and the Umrah, the two most sacred rituals in Islam, where she ran between these two mountains 7 times, hoping to find a caravan or something like this. And in desperation, she finally turned to God. She prayed, and the angel Gabriel came down and struck his foot onto the ground, and water began to gush from the sands. So much so that she screamed out Zamzam, like this water, which literally means stop, stop. This well still goes forth today, so much so that over 3 million pilgrims will come to the city of Mecca every year, and each one can leave with as much Zamzam water as they like. So God's promise is true.
I don't normally talk about my religion publicly because I don't want people to associate me and my faults with this beautiful thing. And I believe it is beautiful if you learn it in the right way. So, what's your choice?